everyone, welcome to this short video taking a look at a Web 2.0 tool called Lino. Very similar to Padlet and other kinds of boards where students can post things. Let's take a look at it and how we're going to use it. Well, first of all, when you come to linoit.com, you want to click on the sign up and get signed up for this service. It's a free service. But like a lot of other web services nowadays, you can sign up with your Google account or your Facebook account or your Twitter account, or you can just sign up the good old-fashioned way with a username, password, and an email address, and of course agree to their term of service. You want to take a look at that, of course, but they may be sending you an email to confirm to get in, so just be aware of that. So once you do sign up, you can get logged into your tool, and here we go. I am logged into my Lino account and I can begin to make what they call canvases. You can see I have a number of canvases already. Let me go ahead and click on Create New, and I'll go to a new canvas. It's going to walk me through a brief wizard. I'm just going to call this a test canvas so I can get back to it in a few minutes. There we go. And I can slide down, I can pick some background colors, I've got some recommendations, loading sometimes, I've got some solid colors, or I can even upload an image if I wanted to. Be careful of the size of the image so it covers the entire board. Let's just go on back and we'll just grab a nice little cork board right here and select that. And go ahead and look down as we look at access to Canvas. You can set the access in 3 different ways, just private to play with, show stickies to everyone who have played with it, or everyone may post. And after you set this and people have used it, you can always change it. So if I want them to post and later on not, I can simply click on show stickies to everyone. There we go. So we want to make this public. And they do default all the checkboxes. I don't use all of these. You can choose which ones you want. Notify me when someone posts a sticky. I'm just going to click on these. I don't need that. I don't need that. Allow others to copy stickies on the canvas. It's totally up to you. I'm just going to say no to that. List in the public canvases. Allow guests to post stickies. That's the most important one right there. Let's go ahead and click on Create a Canvas. So the canvas comes up, and now we can start preparing it for our class and our students. Yes, we do get a little advertising here. It is free until we upgrade to the paid version. But let's take a look at the tools that we have over here. Here's your customary grab a post-it and put it on there. So I just click on it, and it gives me an opportunity to type some things. And I'm just going to type test post just real quick. And I can change a few things and post it. And there we go. And now I've posted that and I can move it around wherever I want. Typical work by your students, but maybe you would like to have a prompt or something. I like the transparent one up here, so I'll click on this and I have a prompt or a question or a statement, and I want them to react to it, and I have a few choices here, and I'll click on post. So it's sort of a translucent type of post, and I can put that anywhere on the screen that I want. It's a nice little feature. Also, maybe I might post some things for them to look at or to watch ahead of time and then post to something. So we do have some tools over here, and they could also use these as well. I can certainly upload an image. So all I have to do is to browse my hard drive for the photo that I want and to put up there, maybe have students react to it. I do have a few editing tools, but not a whole lot. So do be aware of that when you post a photo. I'm going to cancel that. We can also put on our canvas a video, and so you can give them the URL of the video. Now just real quick, what I've discovered on this is not the share video URL. When you go down below it, this is the URL at the top of the YouTube video, and you do have a couple other options there real quick. So you just have to type in the URL and it will post it. So let's see if we can't do that real quick. So let's go ahead and go to a YouTube video that we want to put on here. So I'll just click over here to YouTube, and here's the video that I would like to get. Normally I would get down the sharing area and grab these things here, but it looks like it doesn't work so well. So I come to the top and I grab the URL with the word watch in it, click on it, and I simply will paste that URL and post. And so now it gives me that video right there, and when my students come to it, they can click and play right there on the board. Nice little feature, and let's take a look at a couple more here real quick. We do have an attachment, so if you want to attach a document of some sort that you want them to read and reflect on, you can do that as well. So I'll cancel that. But once we have this done, we want to be able to get this board or canvas to our students. So let's come up to the top here and take a look at our tools because we're logged in. One of the first things I noticed here is that little I, that information. When I click on the I, it opens up an area that gives me the URL to this board. And so I will copy this and send it to my students, or maybe a tiny URL. But first I want to test it. I'm going to bring up another web browser that I've been using here. Here's one I used for a moment ago. I paste that URL and see if I can get to it. I'm not logged into Lino. I'm in here as a student and I'm seeing what I can work on it. Can I do something with this? And certainly I can post. So I'm just testing this real quick. Yep, I can do it. Looks good. So I'm going to peel it off and not use that. So I want to test that real quick anytime I use a Web 2.0 tool. I also have links for HTML code as well as an embed code. This also gets me back to my preferences of my board or canvas. So I click on preferences. Remember seeing this a few moments ago. I can make some changes to this as well. We also have canvases. If I click on canvases, these are a list of the canvases that I have created, and I can do a few things real quick. Here's my test canvas I just created 5 minutes ago. I can change some of these things real quick and notify me when someone posts a sticky, put it on my doc as well. So let me click and go to my test canvas so I can get back to it. So I'm working with this canvas as well. I do have a little help area here. If I want, I can click on the help. It takes me to little how-tos in little FAQs as well. I can log out from here and I can click on the home, which will take me back to my page in Canvas and the canvases that I have in my system. I can click on my canvas once again. So one other thing, let's take a look at that. Nice thing about these canvases, I can set one up and I can copy it and create the same canvas for 3 or 4 other classes, which is nice. Or I can simply delete the canvas and not use it anymore. So I'm going to go back and click on that test canvas. One other little feature I find interesting is that I can click on Highlight New. So anytime something has been added new recently, since people have added to the board, I can just see what's going on there. All right. Each user, of course, has a number of options, but you have those options as well as the instructor. So give this a go. I think you'll enjoy this tool. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.